And we've got breaking news coming in now. An FIR has been registered against Karnataka Chief Minister Siddaramaiah by the Mysore Lokayukta. Just moments ago, the FIR was registered by the Mysore Lokayukta against sitting Chief Minister Siddaramaiah. The FIR copy is likely to be submitted in a court shortly. The FIR has been registered under case number 11/2024. It's a big FIR against the sitting Chief Minister in the MUDA scam case, the first FIR. Sagai is live with me, breaking the story exclusive and first here as always. Sagai, that FIR, like you said, has now finally been registered. Take us through what happens next. What is the process now, Sagai?
The process is quite simple, that after filing an FIR, the Lokayukta will conduct the investigation in this particular case. And if you notice, on the day of verdict in the session court, when the judge pronounced the verdict, he gave 6 months of time to submit the report. But the lawyer said that why you require 6 months? Because all the documents are available and they do not go in depth of investigation to dig out any kind of documents. So everything is black and white. So you don't require 6 months of time. You require only 3 months. So subsequently, the judge has agreed for 3 months and ordered to submit the report within 3 months. So according to the lawyer, all the documents are available. So they have to just verify and question all those people who are involved in this particular case. A1, it would be Siddaramaiah according to the court judgment, and A2, it is Parvathi, his wife. A3 is his brother-in-law Mallikarjun Swamy, and A4 is Devaraj, who is the alleged owner of this particular land, who have forged and made fake documents and sold to Mallikarjun Swamy. So the Lokayukta will go ahead and probably summon all these people and take their statement and try to evaluate with the documents that they have already in possession.
In the meanwhile, also, Sagai, Siddaramaiah, we do know, has been weighing all his legal options and legal remedies after the High Court had basically, cleared the path for this investigation. What is happening in the Siddaramaiah camp right now?
Yesterday, we tried to reach out the legal advisor to Karnataka government, Ponnanna. He has categorically mentioned that he'll be reaching out the advocate Abhishek Manu Singhvi and other legal advisor, as well as Advocate General of Karnataka, and subsequently take a decision what will be their next move. And what we get to learn through our sources is that they are going to approach the divisional bench as well as in the Supreme Court. Where will the first petition will be filed? We need to wait and watch. But they are all set to file a plea in the Karnataka High Court questioning the single bench verdict.
Okay, so we're going to stay on this story, reiterating that breaking news that FIR that had been anticipated for the last 24 hours has now been registered by the Mysore Lokayukta. Investigation will now begin in earnest. A copy of that FIR is likely to be submitted in court. Siddaramaiah, his wife, and certain other people named, their statements will be taken. There's likely to be questioning as well. How it goes forward is going to be interesting to see, remember, because Siddaramaiah is planning to fight this legally. He's already gone to the High Court where he faced a setback as far as the governor's sanction for this prosecution is concerned. Siddaramaiah has also moved preemptively to clip the wings of the CBI's powers in the state of Karnataka, even though the Congress government there has denied that it has anything to do with the MUDA scam investigation. But the CBI's powers are severely truncated, are clipped at this point of time. I want to go across to Bharat Shetty, who's a BJP MLA, joining us live on the phone line from Karnataka. Mr. Shetty, your reactions to this FIR finally registered against Chief Minister Siddaramaiah?
Chief Minister Siddaramaiah being the number one accused, he doesn't have a moral right to be on that seat. He should resign immediately, as soon as possible. All his life he has been claiming that he is spotlessly clean, and when there was a case, prosecution permission given against Mr. Yediyurappa, the then Chief Minister, same Siddaramaiah went ahead and told that he should not be sitting on the seat of power because he can influence the investigation. Now it is his time has come. He should step down now. He should step down and let the investigation, fair and free investigation take place. The FIR has been put against him. He is a A1 in that, and still now also is shamelessly sitting on the seat of Chief Minister.
But Mr. Shetty, Mr. Siddaramaiah has also turned around and said this whole resignation drama that the BJP is demanding doesn't work for the BJP. He's taken Modi's example, he's taken others' examples, saying when there were cases against them and FIRs against them, they did not resign. So where is the question of resigning? So how do you answer that?
See, this is a case of corruption. And he himself has been telling that. He is turning around and changing his colors now. He himself has told that a Chief Minister can't. FIR is against him, and they can't be unfair investigation.
Sagai, the BJP is likely to now amplify its demand for Siddaramaiah's resignation. Of course, all of that is going to happen, in the political sphere, but legally speaking, procedurally speaking, there is no reason why Mr. Siddaramaiah needs to resign. So this is going to be a game of, pressure versus pressure between the ruling party and the opposition now.
You have to see two sides of it. One, when it comes to records. On record, you don't see any kind of signature or any kind of influence of Karnataka Chief Minister now or even in the past. But when you see the judgment of Karnataka High Court, especially the single bench of Nagaprasanna, in this judgment copy, he has categorically mentioned that when the other land buyers have to wait for so many years without getting a compensation in a high-profile area, how come Siddaramaiah have got the compensation immediately, that too in a better place with a better location? So these were the questions which has been raised, and it wouldn't have happened without any kind of influence. So the judgment is quite clear that there is an influence of Siddaramaiah. But when it comes to the document, there is not even a single signature of Siddaramaiah or any kind of paper that can prove that Siddaramaiah has directly involved in this particular scam.
This is obviously going to play out. I'm sure the BJP will be hitting the streets as well. Okay, we have Mr. Ramalinga Reddy on the phone line with us from the ruling party. Mr. Reddy, FIR registered against Chief Minister Siddaramaiah. Your first reaction, sir? Mr. Reddy? Mr. Reddy, can you hear me? Okay, he can't hear us. We'll try and get to Ramalinga Reddy, who's a minister in the current government in Karnataka. We'll go across to him in just a moment, trying to get as many reactions as we possibly can at this point of time. We're going to get more reactions from the ground as well. I'm going to ask our other reporters to join in on this big story. Let's get a word in. Let's see if we can get spokespersons of the Congress and the BJP also in on the phone line on this story. Remember that so far, the Congress has put up a totally united front as far as Siddaramaiah is concerned. But Sagai, we heard some noises from within the Congress, from the disciplinary committee, saying that, the fact that Mr. Siddaramaiah has not stepped down is consistently giving the BJP more ammunition. Is that some kind of a division within the Congress party, or is that just of the usual rhetoric? Sagai? Okay, we don't have a line with Sagai either. What a pity. We're going to try and fix that. Let's go across to Mr. Ramalinga Reddy of the ruling party in Karnataka. Let's just bring him in right now. Mr. Reddy, can you hear me, sir? Your first reactions on the FIR that has been registered by the Mysore Lokayukta against Mr. Siddaramaiah, the Chief Minister, sir?
Case registered today.
Yes.
But according to me, there is no necessary to give resignation. Even BJP people, they are asking resignation. They don't have any moral rights. The most corrupt people in India is BJP people. They don't comment on our CM also. See, a lot of cases registered against Mr. Modi and Amit Shah at the time of Godra. How they have given resignation. They have not given registration.
What is the Congress's strategy now, Mr. Reddy? Now that the FIR has been registered, there will be questioning and statements, etc. What is the strategy going forward?
The entire our party, our legislative party, and our Council of Ministers, we are all with Mr. Siddaramaiah. He don't resign. He should not resign. It's all false allegations.
Are there any voices of dissent within the party who are saying that Mr. Siddaramaiah should resign, sir?
No, one ex-MLA, Mr. Koriward, he expressed that. That's all. Other than that, nobody.
But why did he say that, sir? He said that the BJP is getting ammunition now.
BJP people are most corrupt people in India. They don't have any moral right to talk about corruption. More than 412 MLAs they have purchased from other parties to BJP. And they have collected 9,000 crores for electoral bonds from corporate people. They don't have any moral right. Siddaramaiah is clean hand. Since 40 years he is in political as a MLA and a minister. Since 40 years, no, not even a single black dot on him.
Sir, but the Chief Minister so far has made some moves which seem like, he doesn't want an investigation. He has tried to block the sanction of prosecution by the governor. He has withdrawn consent to the CBI in the state.
Yes, you see, earlier even 8 states they have withdrawn. Not only us, but the central government is visiting CBI, ED, IT since 10 years. That's why we have withdrawn.
So what is the next step in that case, sir? See, for the first time since...
Legal fight, that's all.
So Mr. Reddy, since the very handsome victory of Congress party last year, this MUDA scam is the first big crisis. The first big crisis, and that too, it is very close to the Chief Minister and his family. So how is the party planning to navigate it, sir? One battle is legal, the other battle will be political, sir, because anti-corruption was one of your big planks.
Anti-corruption?
Was one of the issues on which you won the election last year?
Against anti-corruption and against maladministration, against the law and order failure. So many there, more than 10 to 15 points we won elections. This is also one anti-corruption.
But what about Mr. Siddaramaiah's public image? Final question, sir. In the public image, do you think that his reputation has taken a beating?
No, not like that. If the public know what is Siddaramaiah, everything will come out. Time will come.
Okay. Ramlinga Reddy, thank you very much, sir, for speaking to India today. Ramlinga Reddy, Minister in the Karnataka government of the Congress party, says there is no question of Siddaramaiah resigning. United front by the Congress party. BJP is no one to call for anybody's resignation, that they are steeped in corruption as well, and that there is no question of any kind of let-up as far as Siddaramaiah's fight against the BJP is concerned. Now, the FIR copy is likely to be submitted in court. We don't know yet about the precise details of when exactly statements of Mr. Siddaramaiah, his wife Parvathi, and other people named in the FIR are likely to be taken, but that is of course just a matter of procedure. We'll get some clarity on that. But Lokayukta Chief B.S. Patil spoke exclusively to India Today just before the FIR was lodged. Here's what he told India Today's Sagai Raj.
Sir, how do you think that the parties try to put pressure on you when it comes to high-profile cases, saying that Lokayukta will not be a proper institute to investigate any kind of high-profile cases, from Madal Virupaksha to Chief Minister or DCM, anybody case? Do you think there is a pressure on Lokayukta, sir?
No, absolutely not. See, there is a systemic inoculation against the pressure. That is why the judges are appointed here as Lokayukta and Up-Lokayukta. We have over a period of time developed the dispassionate approach, the skill of judging in a balanced way, looking at things in a balanced way. We are trained in that, and we are inoculated from that outside pressure. If you want to succumb to it, then one should not come here. Then as regards to the other branches, whether it is police wing, this, that and all. See, the police people are some of the officers. We have 35 judges. The advantage is the judges here working, they are all trained in the Judicial Academy by their own, the nature of the work that we are doing. They are supposed to be very, very balanced, free from any kind of pressure. And we ensure that. As regards police wing, the police wing, police personnel are coming from the parent department, home department. For them, we hold trainings here. Actually, one training is going on. Yesterday, I inaugurated that training. All the officers are undergoing that training. And the first thing that we are telling them is maintaining distance from the other influencers. So they should not succumb to any influence.